It is really hard as a gender nonconforming person of color, quasi-amputee with rickets, to find somebody to talk to who will listen to me speak my truth. Did I just hear somebody laughing on that hall? You have my ass on speaker?
No.
Welcome to Dove. Para español, oprima el dos.
No.
Thank you for contacting Dove. My name is. How can I help you today?
Oh, okay. Thank the Lord you've answered. I would like to file a complaint. And I should ask, I'm sorry, how are you today?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing?
I have been better. Like I said, I would like to lodge a complaint, if you please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Are you the representative I would speak with? Because I want to talk with someone who can make a change over there at Dove. I don't want it to just go to some, folks who just send it on to the higher ups.
I don't have the authority to give you anyone hired, but I can absolutely take note of your comment, and it does get passed along. That is sort of the chain of command here.
Okay, well, I am calling regarding your Real Beauty campaign. You aware of your Real Beauty campaign?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somewhere.
About body positivity?
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna let you, I want to say at first, I appreciate y'all doing that work. I appreciate that you want to represent people, different people, non-binaries, okay, non-binaries, men and women, and people from different cultures, different races, different body types, because I get it, that's hard, right? But I myself am not represented at all by this campaign, and I am frankly offended that people of my ilk have been left out.
I'm so sorry to hear that. To confirm, you're calling because the Real Beauty campaign you still feel excluded from?
Absolutely. And let me tell y'all, I am a real beauty. I'm saying I think y'all have a blind spot because I am a gender non-conforming person of color. You see that in the campaign?
No.
No,
Yeah,
you don't. You don't see that in the campaign. And that, guess what? Does that mean I'm not a real beauty though?
No, and you're.
I think that's what it means. I'm a person, a gender non-conforming person of color. Okay, Z of color, and I'm a quasi-amputee. I don't see that in the campaign. Is that in the campaign? You got any quasi-amputees in the campaign?
Don't believe so. No.
How about folks with rickets? I also have rickets. I have 4 rickets. So let me tell you, my name is Jesse. Okay, Jess apostrophe E. I'm telling you, what I see when I see that campaign is we want people of all body types here at Dove. As long as people out there are part of a demographic, they're gonna buy a soap. If there's enough people, right? We got skinny people, we got fat people, we got black people, we got lesbians, right? We got gays, but we don't have a combination of a non-conforming person of color, quasi-amputee with rickets.
I apologize for that you do feel excluded by that, and I can absolutely empathize with how you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your empathy. Let me ask you this. I know you apologizing, and listen, I know you get people who just be pissed off calling you all the time. So I don't want to come down on you. I don't want to come down on y'all, right? Because I understand. Like, it's not your fault. But that's why I want to talk to somebody who can make a change, because I know you got to apologize. But I want to ask you, how do you feel? How do you feel when you hear that? Do you feel good about that I'm not represented in that campaign?
No, I can definitely empathize with how. Empathize, not sympathize. Obviously, I've never been in your shoes, so that is not something that I could feel. But I genuinely am sorry, and I can't imagine how it feels for you. I'm sorry.
It feels, you know what it feels like? It feels like a living death. It feels like I'm alive, but I'm dead at the same time, because it's like I might as well be dead because ain't nobody recognizing my existence. And I don't know why. Listen, you get pats on the back from all the white people up there in Williamsburg pushing black folk out, and they talking about how they all progressive and shit. And then you got someone like me. Listen, I am a non-conforming person of color. We already, listen, you can cross that off the list. We don't even get to quasi-amputee and rickets, let alone single income household. I'm a single mom, right? I don't see that in there. You know what else I don't see? Y'all have interviews with y'all models?
Let me look into that for you.
I can already answer the question. It's not your fault, but no. We talking about all different kinds of beauty. How about the inner beauty then? I'm just supposed to look and be like, oh, that's a fat white bitch. I'm supposed to think that person's good look, but I don't know nothing about them. I want to hear what that black woman, I want to hear what she has to say. I want to hear what she has to say. Why she using Dove? What made her want to do the campaign for Dove? You telling me everybody's beautiful, but we all supposed to have self-confidence, and that's all well and good, but I'm just supposed to look at their bodies. And the bodies that ain't represented, ain't represented by me. Bodies that are white and black, but they all people, they ain't got no gender non-conforming people of color. They all got legs, all that shit. What can y'all do about this? Who do I got to talk to make a change? Because I get it, y'all progressive, but it seems like y'all progressive in a way that's maybe comfortable. And what I'm doing right now, I hope you understand what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make sure that you are all a little, and not you, because it sounds to me like you cool. It sounds to me like you understand where I'm coming from. But I want to make Dove just a little bit uncomfortable so y'all can feel the pain that I feel every day as a gender non-conforming person of color who is a quasi-amputee with rickets in a single income household. What we got to do?
What I can do is forward your comments to the brand. If you'd like, I can take down your contact information in case they're inclined to contacting you. Sorry, I'm trying to type as I talk, but what I would like to do, and I have.
Is that a joke? Is that a joke about my quasi-amputee? Because I know you didn't just make a joke about the fact that I can't type at all.
I was not attention at all. I genuinely apologize. I was being genuine in that I was.
Apology accepted. But don't let me catch you doing it again. Who's that? Can I get a name? Can I get a name? Do I got to speak with the supervisor? Because I appreciate that you empathize, but I want to make sure that the people there who making decisions, who going out and putting this up there in Cosmopolitan and Elle and shit, that they hear from me.
Absolutely. So you do want to speak with the supervisor?
Yeah, if that's going to make a change, I'm just calling trying to make a change. We are the change we seek.
Absolutely. All right.
Absolutely.
In that case, if you don't mind, I'm going to place you on a brief hold while I reach out to my supervisor and see who's available to take a call.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Dove. My name is one of the supervisors. Is this Jesse?
Hi, this is Jesse.
Hi, Jesse. I understand you were calling in today regarding the Real Beauty campaign?
Yes. Can I say ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I spoke with and I got to tell you, it was great. It was very helpful, okay? And I know that y'all deal with people on customer service all the time, calling in pissed. I get it's not your fault, but it is really hard as a gender non-conforming person of color, quasi-amputee with rickets, to find somebody to talk to who will listen to me speak my truth.
Okay. Oh, I certainly understand. And this was in regards to the campaign that you saw, and where did you see that advertisement on? Was that like a YouTube video?
Where did I see the advertisement? Where did I not see that advertisement? That's the problem. It's like, one of those paintings that has like the eyes that are a little bit further back than the rest of the painting, so when you move, the eyes are following you and shit. It's like that everywhere I go. It's on YouTube. I go to buy some clothes. It's showing up in my auto ads. I saw it on the subway. I see the Real Beauty ads everywhere. Here's the thing. Okay? I appreciate the concept. I think the idea of real beauty is great. You got people of all different shapes and sizes. That's fantastic. I look at all of them women and people but I don't see my face. I don't see myself represented at all. And I want to know why Dove thinks that it's okay to exclude people of my ilk in y'all Real Beauty campaign when I am, and don't let nobody tell you different, I am a real beauty. Let me ask you this. When you look at that campaign, if you can bring it up right now, what do you see? What kind of people do you see?
No, I certainly understand. And I'm so sorry that you may not have been represented. What I'm more than happy to do
may not have been represented.
The concern.
You think it's a may? I'm telling you that it's proactive. I am telling you, listen, it's not just Dove. It's everybody. I don't see anytime I go and see a commercial, I go to Whataburger, I go down to Carl's Jr., Burger King and shit. I don't see nobody like me in any of the campaigns, and then I hear Dove doing a real beauty campaign. It's gonna be including people of all different shapes and sizes and races. I start to think things are looking up for Jesse. And then and it's the same stuff. It's the same shit that I've seen with every other campaign. That's why I'm most upset about this, because I'm talking about, I'm a small business owner. It's what we call opportunity cost. Opportunity cost, because this was a moment for someone like me to shine, and we ain't even included.
And I am so sorry.
Did I just hear somebody laughing in that hall?
Absolutely.
Did I just hear somebody laughing on that hall? You have my ass on speaker?
No, there was not. I'm sorry.
It sounds to me like I'm hearing laughing your voice
around me, but I'm sorry now.
There ain't nothing funny about this, because I live in this every day. It's not just some little thing that I'm using to sell some more detergent, okay? I live every day as a gender non-conforming person of color, quasi-amputee with rickets, single income household. I'm a single mother. And here's something else I was asking, I want to know about these people. I don't want to just see their bodies. It's like Dove saying, hey, everybody more than their bodies. We look at inner beauty. Do you have any interviews with them people? What are their likes? What are their hobbies? Are they a member of the Rotary Club? What do they do? I have no idea. I'm just looking at a bunch of white bodies and cis black women, and Dove calls that progress. Is that what you think is progress? You think that's inclusive?
No, I understand your concern, absolutely. And I appreciate your comments, and I'm absolutely going to forward those to the brand, Jesse.
Who do you have? Do you have anyone in your department who might be able to share my pain, who might be able to relate with my struggle? Do you have anybody in your department who is gender non-conforming? Got anyone with rickets?
No, I do not. I'm so sorry.
How many rickets do you have in that office? Anyone with rickets?
That's information that I don't have. I apologize. But I'm more than happy.
It's information you have if you've seen a people with rickets. If you've seen a person with rickets, you can tell. It's the eyeball test. It's just the eyeball test. It ain't that hard to figure out. You would know if you've seen someone with rickets. You've seen somebody walking around like Doc Holliday, like he going out west for tuberculosis and shit.
Well, I'm very sorry, Jesse. I'm not familiar with it, so I don't know much about it. And
that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. You're not even familiar with it. You know what rickets is?
I do not, but that doesn't mean that I don't care about the situation.
Well, it doesn't seem like Dove cares. I've had enough. Okay, please send that up. Send that up. Send that up. And I want to see in that next campaign from Doug, I want to see from Dove someone like me. Matter of fact, call me. I am available and I need work. Jess 'E. You can call me back. You got a pencil there? You got a pen that you can write with?
I can absolutely take down your information here.
That must be nice.
I'm sorry, you said that's JESS''E.
Yes. Sometimes I use a semicolon.
Okay.
And you can call me back at...
And then you must have cut out.
Yeah, I must have. Okay.
I'm sorry, is there a last name that I can apply to this as well?
Nope. It is just Jess 'E. I went through a lot of work to get that my driver's license. I don't need a last name.
All right. Not a problem at all.
And why'd you ask?
I will absolutely forward this information along.
You go ahead and you do that. You tell them that Jess 'E is available, and not only for beauty shots, but I'm available for an interview to speak to the transgender, gender non-conforming, people of color, quasi-amputee, with rickets, single mother community at large. There's a lot of us out there now.
All right, absolutely. I can do that for you.
All right, I appreciate it. And see, people at Dove, maybe you think we fighting. I think we're finally talking. I'll talk to you later. I'm waiting for that call.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, Jesse, and you have a wonderful afternoon.
Are you laughing? I'm hearing laughing right now in your voice.
No, Jesse.
What?
No. Yes,
Don't do me like that. We had a good phone call. Now I gotta ruin it by sitting there laughing like a cis woman. And by the way, I think I can hear from your voice that you're a white cis woman laughing at a woman of color, gender nonconforming, quasi-amputee, single-income household with rickets.
Not at all, Jesse. I'm so sorry if you took it that way. I certainly did not mean anything at all. I'm actually kind of confused a little bit, so I apologize for any confusion.
What confusion? Because I feel that I made myself crystal clear.
I just apologize because I was not laughing at you in any way, and I'm so sorry if you thought that.
Yeah, I did think that. It sounded like it. It sounded like it.
No, I'm very, very sorry that you may have assumed that. That's not happening. I don't know if maybe you may have heard somebody in the background having a conversation with someone else, but I just
no, I didn't hear nobody in the background talking to somebody else. I heard you say, yeah, we'll call you back. That's the shit that I heard. This next phone call can be ACLU or Jesse Jackson. I just want to make sure that you don't find my condition funny and that you're taking it seriously, and this isn't going to go in some suggestion box with a bunch of other angry white women saying, 77 cents on the dollar and shit. I want it to go to someone who really understands the community that I represent, gender non-conforming, people of color, quasi-amputees, single-income household with rickets.
No, I absolutely do understand.
And I'm a black Hebrew Israelite. You know Jesus was black? Did you know Jesus? That's enough. It's bad enough that I gotta look at posters and paintings all over the place with Jesus looking like he just came out of an SS catalog and blonde hair and blue eyes. Jesus was black. All right, I'll let you get back to your day then.
All right, Jesse, thank you for...
Hey there, YouTube viewer, you know the drill. Just click one of these other videos in a box playing up here. And I mean, there's an actual box. I don't, of course, mean that in the feminine sense. It's a slur, but that, of course, I don't mean box because men can have boxes too, and I don't mean to say box. That men can, there's like a DC outlet and an AC outlet, and they can be either one that they choose depending on the electrical current or the charge of ions, I think.